Hi guys, my name's John and I'm running the page John Goes Off-Road, and today we're going to be talking about my suspension, tires, and also wheels, how I got it set up to look like this. Getting into it, I have the 2.5 extended travel front Icon shocks up in the front with the reservoirs and also a 700-pound spring. In future that hopefully I'd be able to get a front bumper, but up in the front it has been a great ride as far as going with those shocks. I haven't had any troubles at all, and as far as ride quality, they've been the best as far as I've felt. But I haven't felt that many, so as far as I know these have definitely given me the height that I need and also the look I've wanted, and also given me the performance I've needed when off-road. Going over it as far as the upper control arm goes, we do have the Total Chaos upper control arm that has definitely given me a lot more travel up in the front, and then also kind of thrown my wheels a little bit out to give it a little bit of that poke. Now getting back into that front shock is actually set to where I have 1.5 inches of thread exposed, meaning that I have the top hat separated from the actual coil ring about 1.5 inches to kind of give me that 3 inches of height. Into the rear actually has a stage 1 Icon shock that has done me really well. It actually was on my first setup when I had the whole complete stage 1 setup, which was amazing. But as far as being able to upgrade the rear, I definitely do intend to go with a 2.5 extended travel Icon setup up in the rear. But for now, the stage 1s have actually held up with no leaks and have about 15,000 miles, which have been awesome as far as me being able to get the quality and also the performance that I've needed out of that rear shock. When it comes to the rear, I actually also have the RXT Icon leaf pack set to about a medium height, which from what it looks like on their website is about a 2.5 inch lift, which also has ridden really well on the streets and also off-road. Haven't had any issues with this setup so far, my personal self, which I've been really happy as far as all the suspension goes because of, again, just really getting into the quality and also the performance. I've really been able to get both, and this is really just speaking to what I've had and seen on other vehicles. Not that any other vehicle has anything wrong with them, but I have seen performance really kick in really well when I've been off-roading with these Icons. Hey guys, wheels and tires. When it comes to wheels and tires, I actually went with a Stealth Custom Series F5 in a size of 16 by 8 -25 to throw the wheel and tire out a little bit more and ultimately help me with the rubbing. When it came to the tire, I went with a BF Goodrich KM3, which is also a mud terrain, in the size of 315/75/16, or also known as a 35. Now, the 35 definitely looks a lot more aggressive, but also being a mud terrain, it gives it that really bulky look. Now, with the size of this wheel, I was able to kind of cut out the whole rubbing issue. I still have some, don't get me wrong, but I was able to get a lot less. With the -25 offset, I'm able to throw these wheels out more to get less rubbing and also help me with not rubbing on the upper control arm and also the shock. Now, when it came to rubbing, I definitely did need a CMC, or what's called a BMC, which stand for a cab mount chop or a body mount chop, which for those who don't know is definitely shaving off a piece of your cab or a piece of your truck that would ultimately help you clear a bigger tire depending on which tire or wheel that you may have. In this case, I did have to do that in order to get these 35s to fully turn left and right at full lock. When coming to it, we actually went a little further back up in the rear in order to get that actual fitment to where I wouldn't rub at full lock going left and also right. As far as when having the -25 offset, I'm able to no longer have to do anything else other than just that. When on the streets, when off-roading, I definitely do see a little bit more rubbage coming from the fender wheel well cover that sometimes gets in the way, but something I definitely don't want to get rid of just yet because of the coverage it gives. So for the time being, I'm running just the CMC.